Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, we got another Just Thought Lounge today. Secret messages expose bizarre murder plot. The murder of Grace Jennings. Shout out to Just Thought Lounge, another true crime doc. You heard? But hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it in with a thumbs up.
Always, man. Always. Don't forget to hit that like button, man. For real. Run us up. And then y'all don't be hitting that subscribe. Y'all need to do that with the ASAP. Mm-hmm. No, Rocky. Let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
On a Saturday afternoon in October 2022, officers from the Santa Fe Police Department found 21-year-old Grace Jennings stabbed to death by a large sword in the garage of a house on Jaguar Drive.
It looks clear.
It's
right here by the door.
Grace did not live in the home where she was found. She had only arrived the night before, offered an ostensibly safe place to stay the night by someone claiming to be her friend.
Wow.
Following the horrific discovery, 2 suspects were detained and questioned, each offering a different story.
Is that the same person?
No, it's two different
No, I'm saying because they got the same hairstyle, so I was tripping.
Oh.
And they both of their clothes
It's
same,
similar.
and with all that damn linen and dust on it, dirty as mouth.
Suspects were detained and questioned, each offering a different story.
Well, I'm partially hopeful for her to be dead, but I'm also, confused.
I'm scared.
What?
She said, I'm partially what?
Hopeful?
What the
Did
fuck
she
that
say
shit?
hopeful for her to be?
What the fuck that mean?
Detained and questioned, each offering a different story.
Well, I'm partially hopeful for her to be dead, but I'm also, confused.
I'm scared right now.
What are you scared of?
Of what just happened.
Eventually, the truth came out. Though no one was prepared for just how strange that truth would be. Hi there, I'm Kevin, and welcome to Just Thought Lounge. Today's case is really odd. The investigation unraveled on scene and through interviews rapidly, despite a collection of confusing and bizarre details. Was this a murder motivated by a love triangle, anger over a breakup, outright insanity? Or was there something more intricate and unpredictable at work under the surface?
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look, kid.
At just before 2 p.m. on Saturday, October 29th, 2022, officers from the Santa Fe PD were dispatched to a home on Jaguar Drive. An emergency call had been placed by a woman who claimed that her son had just witnessed a murder at the property. Gathering at the front of the house, they then made their way along the left side of the house through a wooden gate. Officer Alvarado approached the backyard first and spotted a young blonde woman in a black t-shirt and pajama bottoms walk from the detached garage and into the back door of the main house.
Huh? Primo walked in.
Who?
You get in.
A red substance appearing to be blood was visible on the door handle.
There's blood on the door.
Kick the door. I got you.
Alvarado began to kick in the door.
Back up.
Back up!
What's going on?
Who called?
What?
So someone was getting killed in here.
Where's the garage?
But no, it's the fact that somebody literally came through the back door, and now there's blood on. Because I did see it. It's very, but yeah, I'm gonna kick your back door in.
What you said? Somebody called. Don't know what's going on. The door is the least of my worries.
I see somebody literally make a beeline to the door. They hurry up and get in and lock the door, and it's some. Come on now.
Yeah.
Where's the garage?
Come on here. Come on here.
I'm sorry.
Emerging from the house was the homeowner, Lanny McCulley, followed shortly after by her 19-year-old daughter, Kiara. It was Kiara who had entered through the back door just as police arrived.
Someone just called that someone just got... Step over here. Step over here. Someone just got stabbed inside that garage.
Lanny provided a key to the locked garage.
Santa Fe Police, anyone
Inside, amongst a floor covered in trash, officers discovered the lifeless body of a young woman. A 3-foot-long sword, blood covering the blade, rested just inside the door. Also inside the garage was a dagger and a butterfly knife. The officers were unable to gain access to the garage from the large, apparently broken door on the other side of the building.
It looks clear. He's right here by the door. He's right in there? There's way too much trash. Unless we can open that back door, that garage. Can we open the garage from that side?
Medics arriving moments later.
And I don't even like how the mama responded. No, it's broken. It's been broken for 10 years. Like you sitting up here with an attitude when there's a whole dead body right here on your property.
Facts. I'm just...
Had to push their way through the smaller entrance to reach the victim, though she showed no signs of life.
I have cats. I have to... They can't
Unfortunately, ma'am, but this is an active investigation, okay?
Can
so
I
nobody's
block
going back
the
in the
door
house.
somehow?
No, this is a crime scene at this point.
How's my house a fucking crime scene?
There's a deceased
There's
person in
a
the
deceased-
garage. That's why it's a crime
There's
scene.
a body in there?
Yes.
A dead body in
Stand
garage.
up for me. Walk this way.
You think she in handcuffs?
What the fuck?
Don't come here with me now.
This mother, she is slow than
Maybe
a
she think
motherfucker.
it's for something else, and then they get
Motherfucker.
the memo that the body that is. Who called?
Had to
then?
be the boy that was when we first clicked on the
I
video.
thought they said.
He said the caller said my son. I'm saying the boy
Oh,
mom.
Yeah.
It got to be his mom had
Oh,
called.
okay. Because I thought a woman called, but
yeah.
Because that's her mom. You
Yeah,
right.
it's her mom. She said,
okay.
Yeah.
Who is she? You know who she is?
I don't know who was in there. Is she? Kiara said that her friend Grace was her
Grace?
ex-friend.
I
There was
mean-
a gal by the name of Grace there last night.
There's a purse that was right in the...
Grace, what is her last name? Jennings. She's tall, skinny, black girl. That helps you guys. Oh, I don't want the kitty out there. Sweetie, Voodoo, please go back in the house.
The woman discovered on the garage floor was in fact identified as 21-year-old Grace Jennings. She appeared to have been stabbed multiple times. One of her ears had been removed. The medical examiner would later conclude that her injuries displayed signs of an attempted decapitation.
Who lives in this house? You do? Who else?
Oh.
My daughter and I.
What if that's what the daughter was doing when they showed up? She was literally going to try to... But since they showed up, and the dogs probably was making a noise, she tried to hurry up and leave and go in the inside.
Possibly.
Or did the other boy tipped her off, said, "Hey, my mom's calling the police."
Possibly, yeah.
Isaac lives in here?
Isaac and Kiara mostly stay in here. I mean, they both come in and out.
Isaac and Kiara are...
Together-ish. I don't understand their relationship entirely. They were engaged to get married at one point, so I count him kind of as my son-in-law.
As Kiara was handcuffed and escorted to the police cruiser, officers noted cuts and bandages across her hands. Kiara would later state that these were from earlier that morning when she attempted to make herself something to eat and picked up the knife wrong. After Kiara was secured, officers made their way over to a local cell phone shop where they expected to find the third resident of the house on Jaguar Drive, 25-year-old Isaac Apodaca. His mother, Linda Montoya, had placed the 911 call leading police to Grace's body. She reported that her son was waiting at the shops for police to arrive.
Here, come over here. You good? Come here. You don't have any knives, any weapons on you?
No.
No?
Put the phone down.
Just put it down for now. Just put it down. You're not in trouble, bro. Gotta make sure you don't have any weapons, okay? Here, put your hands up right here. Right here. I get it. It's good, bro. Here, for now, bro, just because it looks like your girlfriend or whoever's in there is really injured. So for now, we're gonna put you under detention, okay, until we can figure this out. You're not under arrest.
Okay.
Isaac was escorted to a police cruiser. The owner of the cell phone shop overheard the phone conversation between Isaac and his mother, which had prompted the call to 911.
What happened when he got here? Like, can you just kind of tell me what's going on?
He just came in, kind of shook up, kind of like even grabbing to the things.
Okay, like kind of stumbling?
Not really stumbling, but he was just shook up. He couldn't even talk. He couldn't talk to me. I'm like, bro, you're okay? He's like, yeah, I just witnessed something awful. I was like, you okay? Like, he's like, I can't even tell you, but it was awful, and he just couldn't talk and started tearing. I told him, just have a seat, bro. Just relax. Like, you don't have to tell me nothing. Just chill. And then I think he was on the phone talking to somebody. And
He came in crying, kind of tearing, shooken up, but he said that he did something bad.
no, he said he didn't. He said he witnessed.
He witnessed something.
He said I witnessed something awful, and I can't. And then he just kept stuttering. He couldn't even tell me. I kind of overheard when he was on the phone. He said they used, from what I heard, is that he bought a sword for display and they used it against another person.
Okay.
And he believed that they were dead.
Okay.
After speaking with his mother over the phone, Isaac was contacted directly by law enforcement dispatch to confirm the details.
You know, that's so crazy. Because it's kind of like he's like, because it sounds like he participated, but he's like in such like disbelief or like you know how
Or
some
shock.
people like in shock that if he didn't go into shock, y'all would have got away with murder. Because nobody would know. Because he went, you know what I'm saying, here and then get on the phone with his mom. If he never told his mom, nobody finds out.
I mean, unless I don't know if
Her mom won't find out.
I don't know if like Grace has family that she's like in contact with, or probably last known where she was at or something like that. Don't know, but if that's the case, then possibly
That's scary though.
no one would have, or if family did know, then I guess they'll be able to point you in some direction. But yeah, that is scary.
To the dispatcher, he restated what he claimed to have witnessed that morning. His sometimes girlfriend, Kiara McCulley, standing over Grace's dead body. "I did it," she allegedly said to him.
So, you said there was a female, because you live in the garage, right?
Yes.
You live in the garage?
Yes.
Okay. And who's in the garage? Who lives with you in the garage? Your girlfriend?
Kiara McCulley.
Okay. So can you tell me, how did this call transpire? How did you call us?
I walked into the garage. I walked into the garage, and when I walked into the garage, she goes, "Oh, I just did it." And I'm like,
And who was this?
Kiara McCulley,
She told you that?
very calmly and everything, blood on her hands, and
Okay.
"4 years earlier, Lanny McCulley had allowed her daughter's boyfriend turned fiance, Isaac Apodaca, to move in. At first,
4 years earlier?
Mm-hmm.
4 years earlier, he would have been 21 and she would have been 15. That's a little,
Yeah.
And then he said he walked into the garage and she was like, "I done it."
Mm-hmm.
But y'all planning on doing it together? That's why you were in so much shock.
Who knows?
All right.
Daughter's boyfriend turned fiance, Isaac Apodaca, to move in. At first, the young couple lived in the spare room of the main house, and the family shared the space amicably. Home videos posted online captured happier times, holidays, birthdays, and silliness with their 5 beloved cats.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Isaac. Happy birthday to you.
A deeper look, however, revealed something darker under the surface of the young couple's social media accounts. Kiara used a handful of different names across platforms: Froggy, Sage, and Maze, to name a few. Many of her posts were typical teenage content: vacations, cats, memes that she thought were clever. But some took a stranger turn. On TikTok, in the days before Grace's murder, Kiara posted distorted videos of herself and Isaac with a deep red filter. Their contorted faces overlaid with visual effects and loud, maniacal laughter. In another video, she lip-synced to audio stating,
"Can we all take a moment of fucking silence to acknowledge the fact that despite the bullshit, I have yet to turn into a serial killer?"
There were other signs that something was off with Kiara. An ex-boyfriend reported that she began to refer to herself as an all-powerful witch, that she intended to hex people, that she could levitate, and that she was able to predict the exact date of everyone's death. These delusions, he said, were escalating. The last time this ex-boyfriend encountered her, she threatened him. He said that Kiara was hostile towards him and said that her boyfriend could F him up in a matter of seconds. Kiara must have been referring to Isaac. Online, she referred to Isaac as her ride or die. However, despite outward appearances, there were definitely cracks forming in their relationship. Their 3-year engagement had ended in early April, following an argument that resulted in a trip to the ER, with Kiara sustaining minor injuries. Lanny had thrown Isaac from the house after that, only to have her daughter routinely sneak him back in over the following months. Lanny eventually conceded and allowed Isaac to live there once more. Because they had spent years intending to be married, Lanny had come to view Isaac as a son, and she often referred to him as such. The couple, who maintained an on-again, off-again intimate arrangement, relocated from the house to the detached garage, where they had a bit more space and privacy. There was also drama in other areas of Kiara and Isaac's social life. For example, they each had a history with Grace Jennings. Grace was the reason Kiara and Isaac had met years earlier. At the tender age of 16, Grace had entered into a romantic relationship with a then 20-year-old Isaac Apodaca. It had been short-lived, and the two had apparently remained on good terms. Grace's relationship with Kiara, however, had not ended well. They too had been romantically involved. Beginning in 2016 or 2017, after she had dated Isaac, Kiara and Grace were involved for roughly 11 months. Accounts vary as to what led to the animosity between the two after they split, but what is not disputed is that when the dust settled, Kiara maintained a deep-seated anger towards her ex-girlfriend. Grace had tried everything possible to avoid Kiara as a result.
This girl was my girlfriend at one point, but we became friends afterwards, but this is psychotic. I just gotten out of treatment. I was in there for 8 months, and I went to the mall to go hang out with my sister and, I don't know, just chill. I was enjoying being out and about, and I see one of my homies, and then I see her walking around, talking, chatting, whatever. And this chick literally goes, I shit you fucking not. Did you just get out of jail because you stabbed me and cut me 2 months ago? Huh? What? And I told this bitch straight up, no the fuck I didn't. I was in treatment. Like, yes you did. I have evidence on my arm. I looked at it and it looks like she stabbed herself. On her forearm, her left forearm.
By the autumn of 2022, the two had had very little to do with each other for years. Grace had moved on with her life. On August 22nd, her 21st birthday, Grace became engaged to her boyfriend, a man named Jackson, amongst friends and family. They were living in Albuquerque. Only 3 days before her death, however, the two had a heated argument and parted ways. The first location where Grace went to stay after the breakup was not working out. So she reached out to friends, seeking anyone who could help her find a place to crash. Isaac Apodaca answered the call. Grace could stay with him, he said.
Did he not know they were still together? She had to.
Or not even just
her and
that.
Kiara ain't even cool.
Right, that's what I said. Or not even just that, but did Isaac know that Grace did not
9 times out of 10 they did. This is who you've been with
not
for,
so, right, not so I was saying he
4
knew.
years?
At this point, yeah.
You knew. And she done told you how much she hate this girl. But also she's talking about witchcraft shit. So you never know what she planning on.
Yeah.
And this could have been a plot and play on both of them.
Could have been.
Answered the call. Grace could stay with him, he said. Only after she arrived, Grace learned whose home she had been invited to.
I want to stay.
Isaac Apodaca and Kiara McCulley were placed in separate interview rooms for questioning. Neither was, at that stage, under arrest for the murder of Grace Jennings. Investigators already knew that Grace had arrived at the house only the day before. She had stayed the night in the garage with both Isaac and Kiara. 12 hours after her arrival, she was dead. Isaac told the detective that the three of them slept in the same bed that night. In the morning, he claimed that Kiara had told him he had to move out. She was furious that he had invited Grace to stay. After packing some of his things, he went to the main house to use the restroom. After what he estimated could only have been 2 to 3 minutes, he returned and found Grace dead.
And then I walked him back into the garage. She walks up to me and goes, I did it. With a smile on her face, and I looked at the ground and I was like, what do I do now? I'm scared right now.
What are you scared
of what just happened.
It's a lot to take in, I can imagine.
The timeline offered by Isaac was exact. Grace had arrived at 11:32 p.m. the night before, he said.
What time did you guys wake up at? What time did you wake up at?
I woke up at about 7:50.
7:50 a.m.?
Yes.
So at what time did Kiara tell you guys had to leave?
She told us we had to leave at about 8:30.
Okay.
I'm being honest.
It was just before 12 p.m. when he witnessed Kiara's confession.
How long did you use the restroom for?
About 30 seconds. It was quick. Number one.
Okay. What do you mean by number one?
Pee.
Pee. Okay. And then after you peed, you went immediately back to the garage?
Yes.
So around what time would you say that was at?
11:47.
How certain are you about the time?
I'm really certain.
Really certain about the time?
Detectives believed that the injuries observed on Grace Jennings' body were far too numerous and severe to have been inflicted within the span of only 2 to 3 minutes while Isaac was in the main house, as he claimed. It was far more likely that he had stayed away for a lengthier period of time, or that he had been present in the garage at the time of the murder. Isaac reported that he phoned his mother at noon.
Between when this happened, 12, and I think we got the call a little after 1:30.
Yes.
Kind of an hour and a half gap there. I know you said you called your mom and she quickly called 911, but it doesn't really seem to line up with our timeline, at least from, can you help make me understand that? Was there a long period of time that you and Kiara were trying to figure out what was going to happen?
There was a long period of time. It was when I was standing on the side of the garage.
Tell me about that.
I was hyperventilating on the side of the garage. I was like,
you've been super truthful this whole time from what I can tell, and we really much appreciate that. I got one more question. I want you to be real truthful with it, as you have been this whole time, okay?
Yes.
At any point, did you think of, or did it cross your mind, or did you start helping Kiara with covering this up at all?
No.
No. At any point, did you help Kiara injure Grace or do anything to Grace?
No.
No.
Kiara McCulley's interview immediately took an unexpected turn when she began to speak with a non-existent person in the room. She then helpfully explained to the detective her self-diagnosis was dissociative identity disorder, a condition previously known as multiple personality disorder. The detective was speaking with Froggy, a persona she described as her stage name. Amongst her personas was someone called Jinx, who she described as the troublemaker. Then there was Abby, who was the protective one, Jess or Jessica, who she had not seen lately, and finally, little Kiara.
I was trying to sleep. If you want blocking memories from me again, God damn it. Sorry.
Who are you talking to?
My best guess is that I have DID, but I'm not 100% certain.
What's DID?
Dissociative identity disorder. One personality that I haven't seen in a long time. Like, I haven't communicated with her. Her name was Jess.
Jess.
Jessica, but you always called her Jess.
Any other personalities?
There's the little version of me, which actually responds to my biological name, my government name, which is very dangerous for her, and I don't want her to get hurt. None of us do.
She responds to Kiara?
Yeah.
Kiara, or Froggy, told the detective about her past with Grace. She claimed that a video was produced in 2016, when she was 14 years old, that showed her being assaulted by multiple men while Grace stood off to the side of the screen collecting money. Santa Fe police later confirmed that around the time that Kiara claimed this took place, she had in fact reported an incident to police, though the details provided at that time did not match those she claimed to the detective following Grace's murder.
Is she alive or dead?
Grace?
Yeah,
You don't know?
I'm not sure.
What do you think?
Well, I'm partially hopeful for her to be dead, but I'm also, like, confused. Like, I'm, like...
Why would you hope that she's dead?
I'm still angry at her, but I also won't have hope that she'd be better, but it's like this frustrating emotion that I can't seem to pinpoint. She was the first person I ever loved.
Grace was.
and the first person to completely destroy it. So part of me hates her guts. It wants to see her dead. The other part wants to see her get better and see if she'd admit it. Just fix it. It's like I'm split. I don't know what's the better emotion. Fighting between them is really challenging.
Sure.
That's why I didn't want her in my home. It's just like, this is too much.
Yeah, a lot of emotions.
Just let her leave.
You said that part of you would be okay if she was dead, right?
Yeah.
It's honest. I like honest people.
I don't want to lie.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about hurting her or killing her?
I had a couple dreams like that.
You had a couple dreams like that?
Yeah. Depending on the dream.
So there's several dreams.
Yes.
How many?
I've had like a bunch of murder dreams, if you could call that. About a lot of different people.
Not just Grace.
Yeah. Grace is like the number one, I'm pissed at you.
In an effort to explain her condition, Kiara used a video game analogy. It was as though all of her personalities were connected to the same gaming system, like an Xbox. But at any given point in time, only one of them held the controller. The question was, when Grace Jennings was brutally murdered, who was playing the game?
So who was playing the game last night?
Oh, I felt like I was in control for a little while, and then it just kept getting really foggy, like I was being thrown into a wall. God damn, words.
You in control, meaning Froggy, right? Yes. That's who I'm talking to now, yes. Froggy. Okay.
That really sucks.
Do you think you killed Grace?
I'm not sure.
She is dead. That's the dead person found in the garage. Do you have any memory of that?
I'm sick of that. Just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Do you think it's possible you killed her?
I'm guessing myself right now, like second guessing, trying to figure out if it was one of them or someone I haven't met yet.
Kiara claimed that an invisible force, which she believed to be the spirit of little Kiara, had held back her arm when she first attempted to stab Grace in her sleep with the dagger.
I had my dagger in my hand, and I kept going, and then just stopped. Like, I felt a little kid's hand hold me back. Like it was Kiara telling me, don't. Because that was also her best friend's sister growing up.
Yeah.
Kiara may have had no recollection of committing the murder, but she did admit to strange visions that she could not explain.
It looked like an ear on my wall.
What?
An ear.
Man, wrap this shit up, bro. She did this shit, bro. The thing is, she knows too many details for her not to be in control. Someone who has multiple personality disorder that has these things take control, they don't remember the events because it wasn't them in control. You know what I'm saying? And that is something that happens. People do live with that disorder. She doesn't.
It looked like an ear on my wall.
What?
An ear on my wall. It was really confusing.
There's an ear on your wall?
Yeah. I think that was part of the dream, though.
Like a human ear?
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
What did it look like?
It looked like one of Grace's, but it had like dagger in it, and the dagger's not that sharp.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
She found this shit funny, bro.
The possibility remained that Kiara, or one of her personalities, was not the only one responsible. Kiara was asked to explain her relationship with Isaac. What role did he play in this? The detective could not have been prepared to make sense of the response he received.
And again, if she really had this multiple personality disorder,
And she wasn't in control at the time, and it was one of the other personalities.
she wouldn't be able to. She wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah.
She'd be like,
honestly, I can't remember. I don't know. I can't recall. Honestly.
She can't tell you no details. Even a lot of stuff she's saying now automatically shows you
things will be very fuzzy. You know what I'm saying? But
So there's an organization that Isaac is in charge of. I probably shouldn't be saying this to a guy.
I saw the messages about it. I'm just trying to understand it right now.
Well, it's called Ghost. They're like an underground version of cops in a way, but a little more intense and deadly. And they get rid of people who are words in charge of sex trafficking, in charge of anything that has to deal with hurting kids.
I see.
Kiara had joined Isaac's secret organization. She had an initiation tattoo on her arm and another that represented membership in her platoon. If she wanted to advance...
Hold on. She said Isaac has a group that gets rid of people who do things to kids.
they act as if they're like
Cops.
underground cops, and they fight their own, like have their own little thing where they like get rid of people or
Who are prez. They just one. That's just every video we watch of a prayer, we say this. Bro, you are one. You're 25. She's 19. You've been dating her for 4 years. You're into kids. Your own damn self. So how the fuck you gonna be getting it? Make it make sense. See?
Make it make sense.
And before her, it was Grace. Grace was a kid. You were 20. She was 16. But she's still too young for you. You're a grown-ass man. She's in high school. Then you left from her and went to Kiara.
Yeah. Facts.
So how you gonna be doing this when you, who they should be targeting then is you, the person who created it. Weird that, man, this shit is beyond. Don't we always be saying that though?
All the time.
Be a lot of them that be trying to fight. We're gonna catch, but they be the ones.
Be the main ones.
They are ones them damn selves. Weird, bro.
and another that represented membership in her platoon. If she wanted to advance in the organization, however, she needed to take action. She needed to become a killer vigilante and exact justice upon those they believed deserved it. Isaac had told her if she wanted to level up, she needed to kill Grace Jennings.
He kept trying to tell me, just do it, and you're gonna just kill her. Then you'll get ranked up.
Yes.
He had me join. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That just sounds like a lie, because why would he tell you to do that, then turn around and act as if he's in shock and call his mom and let her know that you just murdered? You get what I'm saying?
Well, this is all a front. I don't know.
Could she been lying? Could he be? But my thing is, if there's some stuff that we do, we take. That's a dumb I couldn't, because now I got myself caught up in some shit.
Exactly. But we see it all the time, so I'm not, like, if that is the case, I'm not surprised.
Oh, shit weird, bro.
Very much so.
All these
to say the
folks,
least.
She weird. I was
Everybody.
weird.
Everybody.
Her mama weird. Cause ain't no way in hell from the little.
Right?
Grown ass man moving in the house with my daughter, and they talking about getting married. 14, she freshman in high school. You a grown ass man.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Bro, you don't go and take your ass. You old enough to drink liquor.
He had me join. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Talking about the black market and ghost and Bitcoin and the end of the world in 24 days.
There was a number he said, like a number of people he killed?
Yeah.
How many?
40.
40 people.
Supposedly.
What?
It's a big claim.
Yeah.
In Santa Fe? Got this all over.
Probably partially in Roswell. He was in a gang, or is, but he no longer lives in Roswell. It's confusing.
What gang was he in?
I don't remember the name.
She a liar. That's what she is. She's a pathological liar. She lies so much she lies to her damn self. She lives inside of this own fictional bubble that she created in her own head. She a little crazy. Yeah, she's crazy because she can't get. But she has any kind of mental disorder? No. And I'm tired of seeing people try to play these. I have a disorder.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, you've been with this man for 4 years. You was engaged to him. You was able to tell him about this secret organization, but then you say he's in a gang, and he's like, "Hey, what gang is?" I don't know. I can't remember that. You would know. You would know if your significant other was in a gang, and you've been dating him for this long. You would know. She a liar, pathological liar. Just lying.
During Isaac's interview, he signed a waiver that gave Santa Fe investigators access to his phone data. When they began to read through his messages, those inviting Grace to stay, and then exchanges with Kiara after her arrival, a twisted plot emerged.
Whoa.
Despite Isaac's description of the three of them hanging out that night and sharing the bed to sleep, Grace's messages that morning suggested that she was concerned over whether Kiara even knew she was in the garage. On the morning she was killed, she messaged Isaac, "Why is she kicking you out? And does she know I'm here?" More disturbing were the messages exchanged between Kiara and Isaac throughout that night as Grace slept. These messages, exchanged on Facebook, appeared to show the two planning the murder and discussing the subsequent cleanup.
What you said. But it just doesn't make sense to...
It doesn't make sense to me in the way that he was acting, and also in the...
I'm saying to call his mom after the fact. You said,
man, because people, you said, no, this is what, I don't know if he will get, hopefully we'll get those details in regards to, were you there at the, like, present time that she was doing it? Did you actually, like, hand over? Because I'm like, you saying you went to the restroom and you only was in there for 30 seconds.
That didn't make sense.
That's not enough time.
Yeah.
I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me. Either you were there the entire time.
Yeah.
Or you walked away for her to do it alone for a period of time.
Yeah.
And you were going to come back after she was done and help her clean up.
But why you freak out and run away from the scene, then go to this and act like you was in shock?
Man, people do that all the time. They had committed themselves and go and act like, we see it all the time. Like, it's nothing new.
I'm just like, that is so weird, bro. I can't. Why y'all do that to the girl,
Facts.
bro? Like, why?
Detectives read through Isaac's correspondence with him in the interview room. In this way, he was able to provide context to the conversations in real time. He claimed that only some of the messages sent from his device had been written by him. The most incriminating ones, he said, were sent from his other phone. Kiara must have been holding a conversation with herself using this other device, he claimed.
Yeah, why don't you pop off my little firecracker? What would you like me to do? Stab her? I don't know. I don't have the energy to do shit.
I don't know. That's not me.
That's not you?
That's not me.
Who is it?
That's the other phone that's been...
Where's the other phone?
They were being used to message back and forth.
Isaac, this is getting really weird, man.
I have a second phone.
You have a second phone?
Yes.
Where is that phone?
That's at the house.
Okay.
It is logged into the same Facebook account.
Okay. I don't know, man. These messages look a lot like there's some conspiring going on, some planning going on.
The detective then read through an exchange that took place as they prepared for bed, and then after they believed Grace had fallen asleep. Kiara had likely joined them in the garage at that time.
Dagger because it's blunt? What does that mean?
Do you believe she's been dead? Do you think they actually killed her overnight? Or do you think they killed her that morning?
Well, what at what time was they texting? Because you remember she texted Isaac and was
but did he say the time?
I don't know if she said the time, but what I was doing that for is because normally y'all sleep. You Isaac and Kiara sleeps in this garage.
Yeah.
So why are you not in here now when she's here? So it's making me feel like I was like, hey, yeah, you can come stay over. It's just them two. Grace not knowing that. Well, I mean, I guess she know where she at, but I guess my brain is all over the place because the whole story is like confusing to me on who played what part and who knew what. But it's making me feel like Grace there, Isaac. Yeah, she knows you're here. She's cool with it. She's gonna just allow us to be in here and sleep. But when she fall asleep, like if you are involved in this plan and this is not you, like actually responding, then or if it is you responding, it's making me feel like. I don't know.
I'm feel crazy because all these motherfuckers acting crazy.
I feel crazy for like just thinking how I'm thinking because, and then I'm trying to like formulate and put out what I'm thinking.
Let me say this real quick
because y'all did it. You did it while she was asleep, so it's making me feel like you waited until like the setup. Well, it is a setup type of thing. Like you like lure her over here. Like yeah, you could stay and spend the night and yeah, Kiara's gonna be
how long
cool
have y'all
with
been
it.
plotting this or? Because she wants to play so, like, cool. If a second phone do pop up, could she have been talking to herself?
At this point, you talking about all these personalities. That's why I'm confused. Sorry, y'all, I'm all over the place because my brain is literally all over the place.
No. We're kind of on the same page. Because it is I need you to produce this second phone.
And I can't wrap my head around it because I don't think like this.
Facts. True. I don't think none of us watching right now. Well,
I
can't vouch for y'all. I can vouch for myself.
Like, I can't. So, sorry I'm stumbling all over the place. My brain is just like going
This is a crazy case, though.
Yeah.
Dagger because it's blunt? What does that mean? Why are you telling her dagger because it's blunt?
She asked me a question in the room, like, what is the difference between the dagger and the sword?
Okay.
And I messaged dagger because it's...
Why is blunt better? She says you say it cuts like butter. She says just gonna stab the throat. Is that what she's trying to say?
The thought.
Just gonna stab the thought. Yes. Instant or will it take long? What does she mean? Instant.
She meant throat. He's trying to change the words to stab the thought. No, he's trying to take himself out the situation.
It's a typo, right?
Yeah, he's trying to say
it's what
she said throat. But you saying no, she's saying thought. No, she's saying throat. He's trying to remove himself from the situation. Cause they were too far over in that too far in deep.
Because my thing is, you guys have these conversations, I'm pretty sure. You know she had these thoughts. You know that she did not like Grace. You knew that she had this
But honestly, both of y'all dated Grace. So both of y'all, even though Grace believed that y'all had stayed cool.
Cool, yeah.
You've been with her for 4 years. Ain't no telling what kind of vendetta y'all had against her.
Right. Right.
No,
yeah, I lost my train of thought.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, I was just going to say, there's no possible way that you knew all of that and still invited her over there.
And I thought about that too earlier. I was like, how the fuck you invite her? You've been with her for 4 years, bro. And
that's
then,
like...
honest, y'all share the same ex. Y'all have had plenty of conversation about her.
Okay. And y'all probably, and at this point, y'all getting into each other's heads, and y'all equally probably hate her.
And y'all also into some other shit too.
So on top of all of that, it's
just
that's
too
so
much.
sad, bro. Yeah, it is.
What do we do about the mess? What mess? We burn it and I'll buy new blankets and bed. What's going on here, Isaac?
Use your words.
I was talking to her and...
What mess?
What mess?
She was talking about... She said was going to stab the thought. And I thought like, like she was poking the thought that was in her head about her dagger.
Okay, what about the mess? What mess?
But you and her.
She had made a mess in the bed.
What kind of mess?
A poop kind of mess.
A poop kind of mess?
Oh, shut the
Hold on.
He's a fucking bro. Lock both of their ass off. Do New Mexico got the death penalty? Give them both that, bro. I don't think they do. No.
Yes.
We burn it and I'll buy new blankets in bed.
Yeah.
But until we can, I love these sheets and my favorite fuzzy blanket is here. I know. Just intense wash tomorrow, hydrogen peroxide and ice. Washer will get it out, yes. Can you help this time? Yes. I am just waiting for you to make the first move. What does she mean I'm waiting for you to make the first move? She will wait till sleep. Shall we wait till sleep? So she pooped herself last night?
Yes.
And did you guys wash the sheets?
No.
So you guys slept in a bed full of poop?
Yes.
So when we go to the garage later for a search warrant, there's poop on the sheets?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
You can't make this shit up, bro. Isaac. Tell the truth. Y'all were planning to kill Grace in her sleep. Y'all plotted the hell out that shit.
Facts.
Because both of y'all been thriving on the urge and wanting to kill someone.
Facts.
And the person y'all deemed the easiest target is somebody that y'all mutually had hatred for. Even though you faked it, because you a horrible faking ass person. You're a fake individual. Because everything you do, both of y'all some pathological liars too. Mm-hmm. He lied about being in the gang. He's not in the gang. He lied about trying to attack Preds when you are one your damn self.
What are you guys waiting for till sleep? Shall we wait till sleep? Remember when you told me don't be a pussy when I kissed you? Yeah, brat. We will have to take care of the mess ASAP after we finish. We will have to take care of the mess. I thought she already pooped herself. What mess are you guys taking care of?
I don't know.
You're in charge of cleanup. Okay. I can't tell if she's fallen asleep. It feels like it. Her feet are on my side. I wish you'd make the first move for once. Remember, you'll move up the ranks, plus you get perks in the black market since this is your first. Your first what? Isaac, what the hell happened? Tell me what happened, for real. Can we stop making up lies about these messages? What the hell happened last night?
Isaac did not admit to luring Grace to the McCulley house with the intent to kill her. He denied planning the murder, and he refused to acknowledge that the messages on his phone to Kiara, encouraging her to commit the murder, were sent by him. That is, until the detective read one message that did away with any ambiguity. It began, "I want you to kill her. End your suffering by ending her joy."
What do you mean here when you say that? Puggle, I am wanting you to kill her. You have to end your suffering by ending her joy.
I wanted her to just end it. And I do mean what it means in that text.
You meant what it says in that text?
Yes.
Why? Come on, man. Help me make sense of all this, dude.
She was bringing great suffering to Kiara and
Who was?
Grace.
Dang, this whole time them thing was on mute.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
Wow. But what I was saying?
How effed up Kiara is in the head.
Oh, because I was doing a correlation. I said Grace had been dating Isaac first.
Mm-hmm.
Then they didn't date long. Mm-hmm. But 9 times out of 10, Grace told Kiara about the relationship with her. But they lasted for almost a year. Then they break up.
Mm-hmm.
After they break up, she goes back to
Isaac.
After they break up, Kiara goes to Isaac.
Yeah.
Why would you date your ex?
Yeah.
That don't make sense. Are you even into him for real? Or were you trying, like, that whole dynamic in itself is freaking, it's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I was thinking that the entire time. Everything's weird.
Because I'm like,
and I still have questions as to, I mean, I still can't wrap my head around why you hated her so much. So I still need to know with the situation that you was trying to bring up to the detective.
That 14.
The situation that you was trying to bring up to the detective that you said happened, as far as her staying in, collecting money. Like, I still didn't get much of, like, as far as, like, what's up with that situation.
Bro, y'all,
like, I need
y'all
to know
dated
why,
when y'all was kids, bro.
I need to know why you, like, hated her so much to the point where you, like, I want to... Even him, for y'all to plan to take her out.
And that boy ain't said not now single life, because he was so much in shock that you actually went along with it. He freaked the fuck out.
Right.
Boy, he ain't never
unless
did.
You, like I said, unless you just...
Nah, he ain't never did shit.
Nah.
He sent you to go because he... I don't freaking know, bro.
Grace was bringing great suffering to Kiara. Yes. And that's why you wanted Kiara to kill Grace?
It seems that both Isaac and Kiara believed, or claimed to believe, the story they told themselves about Grace Jennings. That she had somehow sold 14-year-old Kiara to a group of men. The video of the incident allegedly circulated online. It was this unsupported assertion that Isaac also made to the detective to justify the murder, though he fell short of revealing the secret operations of Ghost, the gang of vigilantes who he claimed to lead.
Hey Isaac, you know it's illegal to plan killing someone, right? Yes. There's got to be a little bit of accountability for that. You understand that, right? So we are going to file.
And what about why she think? Did that even happen?
What?
Her with these group of men, and there's a video circling online.
I don't think so. I think it's just something. I don't from my understanding, it's a lie that they told themselves, and they have both made themselves.
Or it's a lot of things that Kiara told herself. He's so damn dumb, broke, ain't got shit going for himself. Where he's a 21-year-old man having to move in with his 15-year-old child girlfriend and her mama because he ain't got shit going. His parents probably kicked him out the house because he don't want to do shit. He's sitting around. Thank you for my sweater. Looking at his bruh. You talking about some I'll be in charge of the cleanup, we'll burn it out. But you ain't gonna buy nothing, bro. Look what you can't even provide, bro. How you gonna be talking about marrying somebody you can't even provide nothing? Nothing. To the point where y'all gotta lay on an old dirty mattress in her mom's garage in the backyard.
And let y'all decide what y'all was gonna stay there for the rest of your lives?
Probably so.
No, excuse me.
How you in charge of something? You ain't got nothing. You in charge to all them 25, 30 people she got running around in her head. That's what you in charge of.
There's got to be a little bit of accountability for that. You understand that, right? So we are going to file paperwork. You are going to go to jail tonight, okay?
Isaac Apodaca and Kiara McCulley were charged with first-degree murder. 1 month after the murder, in November 2022, A judge found Kiara McCulley was not competent to stand trial.
Wow.
She was sent to the New Mexico Behavioral Health Institute in Las Vegas, New Mexico, to receive treatment. Only a month after that, however, a state evaluation found that she was competent, and so was rebooked into the Santa Fe County Jail in January 2023. After a pretrial hearing found sufficient evidence to continue with the murder charges against him, Isaac Apodaca initially accepted a plea deal, the details of which were not placed on the public record.
Wow.
That is because in November 2024, Isaac fired his attorneys and had the judge tear up the deal. He re-entered a plea of not guilty.
Oh.
A backlog at the state's crime lab initially set back.
Boy, you see how this man went through different phases?
Man.
That motherfucker crazy.
He
Y'all
going through it.
crazy, bro. And honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. Prison ain't even a good place for these two. Because they always have been left alone with their thoughts. And their own thoughts has been messing them up.
Mm-hmm.
So now they go into a cell left alone. Really ain't. They are messing themselves up even more in prison. But that's where they belong. But mentally, they don't belong there. Boy.
Is because in November 2024, Isaac fired his attorneys and had the judge tear up the deal. He re-entered a plea of not guilty. A backlog at the state's crime lab initially set back the trial date by years. Now, with a new legal team that needs to get up to speed, the start date for Isaac's trial has been pushed back once more. In February 2025, however, Kiara McCulley made a deal. She pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in exchange for her future testimony against her former fiancé, Isaac Apodaca.
But she has multiple personality disorder, which means she wouldn't be... So she gonna have an out date. Daddy! See, that pissed me off.
That done pissed me off.
They both playing. They both playing. And at the end of the day was, who's going to take the deal first to snitch on the other? Because the evidence is strong enough to lock both of y'all up for the rest of y'all lives.
Y'all are equally guilty. Like, period.
But it was about who's going to take the plea first to snitch on the other. To make it even stronger for the next. Look at her. Look at her, see.
I don't want to look at her. Come on, she look a mess.
Them wannabe personalities in here just fucking her up. Just
what's going on with her head?
Bro, what's been going on with her head?
In exchange for her future testimony against her former fiancé, Isaac Apodaca, should his case ever reach trial. She faces up to 30 years in prison under the deal, despite the downgraded charges to second-degree murder. The deputy district attorney said the extra time is due to the brutality of the murder.
30.
My witness tonight is in the morning, my sister, Jennings.
Grace Jennings is desperately missed by her loved ones. Her aunt, Catherine Jennings, told the Santa Fe New Mexican, she was the laughter, she was the joy, the singing, the dancing. She was the friend, she was the sister, she was the daughter, the beloved niece, the cousin. She was just a beautiful soul with a lot of hope. And that was the tragic case of Grace Jennings. Thank you for joining.
Very tragic.
Shout out to Kevin.
Shout out.
And Just Thought Lounge, man. RP.
RP to Grace.
Yeah. Tragic. Tragic.
My head hurt. I have a headache.
She did not deserve
I have a headache.
none of that.
Not at all. Not at all. Looking for a place to stay, to lay her head. And the entire time y'all plotting to take her life. She thinking she in a, I guess, a somewhat safe space. You know what I'm saying? To feel safe enough to go to sleep around you. And that's what y'all do to her. Yeah, rest in peace.
But hey, man, y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Kiara Nicole.
We are.
We
out.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me.